This is Barnstable Today for Wednesday, January 28th. Welcome aboard. I'm Mark Mumford. And please keep in mind that the meetings we cover are available on demand at the town's website, town.barnstable.ma.us.
The school committee votes on a trio of motions capping off 3 weeks of public discussions as they have been grappling with a restructuring plan. That's our top story. Thanks for joining us. I'm Kevin Friel.
The fate of the Hyannis East Elementary School was the focal point last evening, with the committee having approved the bulk of the superintendent's restructuring plan last week.
After hearing from 36 people during the public comment section of the meeting and following give and take among the committee members, the final decision came down to the 3 motions. Here's the first.
We're certainly not meeting in secret back rooms, smoking cigars and figuring this stuff out. Then I would propose then that we still follow that 2 separate motions, with the first motion being that we close the Hyannis East school building as a public school as it is now and relocate the charter school to that location. And then we come back for the follow-up vote on the language regarding the charter.
All right. Well, who seconded it? Was it Pat or Deborah? Do you take that as a friendly amendment?
Yes, I'll take that as a friendly amendment.
Okay, so noted.
Are you going to put yours on the table again, the same?
Well, we'll do this one second.
Okay.
All right. So just to make...
Mr. Chairman, could you also have a friendly amendment to make it take effect at the end of the current school year?
So noted.
Don't need to call U-Haul tomorrow?
No, sir.
All right. Can we... Yeah. Could you phrase that, Mr. Butler?
The motion, as I understand it, is to vote to close Hyannis East Elementary School effective at the end of the current school year, and to relocate the Marston's Mills East Horace Mann Charter School to the current site of the Hyannis East Elementary School.
That's correct.
That motion was passed on a 4-to-1 vote, but the question remained as to whether or not the trustees of the Marston's Mills East Horace Mann Charter Public School would vote to move their charter to Hyannis East. The second motion was aimed at gaining some leverage in that regard.
Second motion.
The motion would be to rescind the vote of July 22nd, 2008 to approve the charter renewal application of Marston's Mills East Horace Mann Charter Public School, provided, however, that such rescission shall not take effect if the Board of Trustees of the Marston's Mills East Horace Mann Charter Public School shall affirmatively vote prior to February 10th, 2009 to relocate the Marston's Mills East Horace Mann Charter Public School to the current site of the Hyannis East Elementary School, and to take such further action as may be necessary to obtain approval of the Commonwealth for such relocation.
Can I suggest there's a simpler way to address that. It's actually vote to close the other school. Then, by definition, you have you only have one school open.
How do you mean close the other school?
There's this second building that needs to be closed. Yeah, we have to also vote to close Osterville.
Well,
I mean, we can go either way on this, but that's fine.
well, we're
That's
not.
all.
The superintendent's proposal wasn't to close Osterville Elementary; it was to relocate it.
No.
So we can make a motion to relocate.
And then, the building.
Consolidate.
Okay, well, we can do that too. Same
Because-
semantics, right?
We're technically not closing Osterville Elementary School. We're relocating it. Is that correct?
No, what about the building?
That's correct, but there's been no motion made
Yeah.
concerning Osterville at this
All
point.
right. So
That second motion received unanimous support. Meanwhile, the fate of the Osterville Elementary School building was the focus of the third motion.
now, in regards to the vice chairman's suggestion, what would you propose for that, sir?
A motion to relocate Osterville Elementary School to the current site of the Marston's Mills East Horace Mann Charter School, effective at the start of the next school year.
All right. Does that cover what you were concerned about, Pat?
Sure, I guess it just, for me, it sounded different than what we did with the Katuitt Marston's Mills buildings. So I just want to be,
I don't see a problem doing it the same way you did with Marston's Mills.
Okay,
But we closed those schools. The principal of that building no longer will exist at the end
I
of the
understand.
year.
Okay, I understand the difference there. Okay, so.
But at least they'll get an
I
check
understand.
in September.
I understand that. Okay, so then I'm going to, I accept that motion. I want to move that motion. I understand the difference. Thank you.
All right, so discussion on this motion.
Could you just restate it one time for everybody?
The motion would be to vote to relocate the Osterville Elementary School to the current site of the Marston's Mills East Horace Mann Charter School, effective at the start of the next school year.
All right, is that clear? Did you have a question on that, or is that okay? All right, we had a motion, we had a second.
I have one more piece of that. Should we be adding that just to provide clarity to the community that sat in and with us last week and heard some different language, that it also means that at the end of what you just said, and we are closing the Osterville East building? Osterville OES building, I'm sorry.
Yes, I think you probably should add that you, if that's the intent, then I think you should add that.
All right.
The third motion passed unanimously as well. The restructuring plan is in response to the anticipated need to cut $6 million from the FY10 school budget.
There was a lot going on during last night's nearly 4-hour session, including a very well-received presentation on the scene at Barnstable High School from the 2 student envoys.
And remember, if you'd like to see the entire school committee meeting, it is available on demand at the town's website, town.barnstable.ma.us.
Of course, there are always more meetings on the schedule here in town, and tonight it's the ZBA back in action in the hearing room at 7, and also at 7, Old Kings Highway, meeting in the West Barnstable Community Building.
Then tomorrow, the Charter Commission will be meeting in the Town Hall hearing room at 7 o'clock. Thanks for joining us today. I'm Kevin Friel.
We'll meet you right back here tomorrow. I'm Mark Mumford.